Brethren, this year, due to the COVID-19 lockdown restrictions, our usual Remembrance Day parades, in which many of us take part, will not take place. Regardless, remembering those who paid the ultimate sacrifice so we could live in peace and freedom is a solemn obligation, and especially poignant for Freemasons, as so many of our brethren lost their lives in World War I, and indeed in every war since. We also think about the families and loved ones of those who perished, for whom the act of remembrance is not just a tribute to a life lost, but a painful memory of a future lost. Their sacrifice is a debt we can never fully repay. Brethren, the act of remembrance is more than a symbolic gesture. It gives us cause to pause and consider the sacrifice made by those who laid down their lives with a renewed purpose to live our lives in such a manner as to honour their memory.
The red poppy has become a very visible and enduring sign of remembrance and hope, including hope for a positive future and a peaceful world. The poppy seed can lie dormant in the ground for, I believe, up to 60 years. The shelling and the bombing in the fields of battle during the First World War disturbed the soil so much that the poppy seeds began to grow and flower, to make the fields look red. And I'm sure we all wear our poppies with pride at Remembrance time. And the poppy also transcends religious and faith organisations. Remembrance Sunday this year will be a very different Sunday indeed, with very few, if any, services taking place at the many cenotaphs and war memorials around the country, all engraved with the names of the fallen from their villages, their towns and their cities, and some family names that continue through the generations that have gone before. In the passage we read from the book of Ecclesiasticus at the celebration of lodge anniversaries, it says, "Some of them have left behind a name." Thousands and thousands of names appear on those war memorials. Names of those people who knew and an affirmation of the value of their lives. Names cannot be just names. We strive to recover a sense of personhood in labouring, in loving, in learning, in living as they were and as we are. Our own responsiveness of the value of life must help us affirm the depth and value of each life named. Let us indeed sing the praises of illustrious men, not in any conceited way, but as a valuing of their particular lives so tragically lost. Following the death of his friend, Lieutenant Alexis Helmer at Ypres, Lieutenant Colonel John McCrae, a Canadian doctor and teacher who served in the First World War, wrote his poem In Flanders Fields in 1915. He himself was to be killed in 1918. In Flanders fields the poppies blow, between the crosses row on row, that mark our place, and in the sky the larks still bravely singing fly, scarce heard amid the guns below. We are the dead short days ago, we lived, felt dawn, saw sunset glow, loved and were loved, and now we lie in Flanders fields. Take up our quarrel with the foe, to you from falling hands we throw. The torch be yours to hold it high, if ye break faith with us who die. We shall not sleep, though poppies grow in Flanders fields. let me share with you another poem which was written anonymously, and it's entitled Our Brethren at the Front. God of our fathers, at whose call we now before thine altar fall, whose grace can make our order strong, through love of right and hate of wrong, we pray thee in thy pity shield our brethren on the battlefield. Asleep beneath thy ample dome, with many a tender dream of home, or charging in the dust and glare with bullets hurtling through the air, we pray thee in thy pity shield our brethren on the battlefield. So soon, thou blessed Prince of Peace, bring in the days when war shall cease, and men and brothers shall unite to fill the world with love and light. We pray thee in thy pity shield our brethren on the battlefield. So, brethren, let us, at this remembrance time, shine a light in the darkness of what had happened, and acknowledge that not one of those lost fell unperceived by God. We do name them personally because of the cruel fate that denied them their personhood. Brethren, let us, with all due reverence and respect, hold our 2-minute silence and remember all who have given their lives in both world wars and conflicts since. Remembering too those of our brethren who belong to the craft. At this time of remembrance tide, as we live through very uncertain times, let us give thought to our brethren who have joined the Grand Lodge above. They grow not old, as we that are left grow old. Age shall not weary them, nor the years condemn. At the going down of the sun, and in the morning, we will remember them. O God, great architect of the universe, protector of us all, and all the day long of this earthly life, that when the shadows lengthen, and the evening comes, and the busy world is hushed, and the fever of our life is ended, and our work here on earth is done, then in thy tender mercy, grant to all people and all masons, wherever they may be, a safe lodging, a holy rest, and peace at the last forever. So mote it be.